Hello everyone and welcome to another Good Game Empire livestream. We're gonna wait just a few more minutes for everyone to join and, well, we're gonna start in a few seconds. Yeah, I have a few things prepared for today, so should be an interesting livestream, if you believe that it's gonna be, even without looking further. Then you can drop a like, even before we start for good, and yeah, we'll start in a few minutes. Just waiting for you to join, everybody who wants to join. Yep. A bit different schedule as usual, because I had less time this Sunday, so I moved the live stream to Monday. I believe that it's gonna be, well, I hope that it's gonna fit more for most of you. Do you have the chat there? Yep, we have everything there. Alright, it's working great, I see. Hello, yeah, finally, yep, it was a kind of break between the last live stream and this live stream. Well, my schedule isn't the best, especially for the Sundays, because I have to wake up Monday at 7 AM, which is not the best for me to stay all night long on Sundays. Alright, gonna tune this a bit. Yeah, so that's why I may start live streaming earlier on Sunday, or maybe different day than Sunday. But we'll see how it goes. Nevertheless, hello Nexon, hello Emmy, Ichi Impact, Bachat, Fab. Hey everyone, how are you? Well, I'm pretty good today, thanks. Yeah, a good day. I don't have to wake up 6 AM tomorrow, so it's, yeah, looking for a good day today. Yeah. Oh my god, and I haven't spoke English for a month, pretty much, because I didn't have my D&D sessions, which are in English. I didn't record barely any video, neither any lessons, because our school year just started, so my English may be a bit down this time, because of not speaking for a month or something like this. Right, let's just get into it. Nothing special to show there, so it's not in my team, of course. Yep, that's my beautiful castle, not many things new there, but yeah, the one thing I keep track of is producing these resources, because yeah, it produces slowly and I want those new tools pretty badly, because they are good. I tried them last time in defense and those tools are seriously very strong. Especially this one, not in all cases, but it can make a good job there. So the Thunder Crash Bomb is pretty nice. We need crowbar and black powder for it. So I've got to produce those materials. Even got myself the temporary crafting slot, which is kinda expensive to be honest, but well, it is what it is. The price ain't no low. Do you know anything about the test server? Yes, I guess that's one of the topics we're gonna discuss today. Well, I'm gonna wait for more people to join to start speaking about the big things, because we're still waiting 10-15 minutes from the beginning of the live stream, so everyone who wants to know will be there, and I'm gonna tell you more details about the test server, because well, we know much about it. The question is, if should I really tell you everything I know about that, because there will be many changes. I mean, they are testing many changes, and maybe for starters, let's just bring up the test server itself to show you the fact that you cannot access it. That's the important thing, because if you register literally any account there, yeah, you wanna register on the test server, and the first quest you get is to build a woodcutter hut, which is available from level 60. Oh yeah, and the greatest music of the game, which is available from level 60. So they obviously don't want you to play on the test server. So that's the case, and you can't guess what they are doing there, because you are not there. Only testers, moderators and game developers have access to the test server currently. So right now it's not possible to guess what they are testing. Yeah, but there are a few things that they were testing before, and I believe that I can tell you what are they, those things, because many people have been talking about them. So I can share some information for sure. What is going around the test server, yeah. Because obviously they won't share it with you. Yeah, and well, it's not open for players, and our update has been postponed or cancelled or whatever. We lost like all the information about the update, so we can't tell anything about the update. I guess not this one. I guess they are testing things for the update. Maybe they are testing different combinations or something like this. And yeah, before I buy this, I should have a look on the special offers, I guess. Oh yeah, that's not the best one. Alright, does it have 7 days of extra waves? Seems pretty decent compared to buying 5 waves for 7k for 12 hours. This seems a bit better. But I'm gonna take a look at all of the offers. And there is a new offer as well. Not this one. Yeah, but there's a new special offer. I hope that we're gonna get it to show you. What is this one? 12 hours. New special offer. Okay. Which introduces mid units for rubies. That's a very nice one. Maybe we're gonna get it there, or maybe not. Well, let's see. Yeah, decorations, more crap. Okay, we're not getting it, I guess. But yeah, we're not getting it. But I got it like 3 times, and you can buy 20,000 mid attackers level 10 for 20,000 rubies. So it's like 1 ruby per 1 mid attacker, or defenders are there as well. You can buy packs of level 10 or level 5. Level 5 is sold 5k plus 5k million range, obviously, for like, I know, 9,000 or something like this. Yeah, so it's a pretty decent offer, especially for some spending players, because you can get mid units. It's kind of bestseller buying units, but it's in special offers. But we can fairly assume that if it is in special offers for rubies and the price is pretty decent, then it's gonna come into bestseller soon, for sure. So we are getting the mid units in bestseller pretty soon, I guess. Okay, trying to get some attention on our Polish players. But what was I saying? Yeah, I need to buy the waves for 30k, which is a good offer, by the way. Yeah, this one. +4, 15 on the front, 5 on the flank. Not the greatest, but it's decent. Yeah, and I need it for the war. We have a war. The war isn't anything huge, because I will show you in a second. We are fighting against a alliance, which is, well, we are on the 6th place currently, and they are on the place number 23. And that's the alliance we are fighting against. And there's not many players to fight with, but a few of them have some units that make some attacks and so on. Yeah, this one is... sorry for this. This player is for sure multiplied on the bird, so the might points aren't correct at all. But the rest of the players, yeah, there is a few fighting. Our alliance has many players fighting, so it's bigger versus smaller, but I must say that they are standing still, to be honest. So yeah, that's the war. We're gonna search for some targets today if possible. And hello, welcome everyone to the live stream. Do you know anything about the... oh yeah, that's I'm gonna address in a second. Echo Raiders, welcome. Yeah, it's going great, thank you, man. Well, new live stream I noticed by accident. Well, if you subscribe and leave a bell on the channel, then you're not gonna notice by accident, but you're gonna notice on purpose. So it's a good way to... How come I muted my phone and it's still giving me notifications? It's like... I don't know, no worries. Anyways, hello Sad Ali, hello Neil, hello Kuchen, hello Bahat, hello Lanq Daniel. Replying to your reply, I want to come back, but many things told me back. For example, I activated for oh, you activated the Ruby Fist 2 times. I mean, hard to have opinion on situations which happen to you, but you just need to be cautious what you do, basically. Nice way to say that you're getting crushed by them. Well, at least it's not admiring about my alliance, rather giving compliments to their alliance, which is standing still for sure. Maybe not. Well, both are standing still, alright? That's a good way to say it, basically. Because, yes, I must agree that you could expect more of an alliance which has 500,000 might points than we show in this war. Well, we're catching up, I guess, because we slowly but steadily get to the point where we fight properly. But we haven't had... I mean, our last war was like 1 year ago. The last war was same, like you can't defend with 50,000 defenders. So people need to learn that, but we had some new players joining and they didn't know this. So they learned it the hard way. Meaning that they lost like 100,000 or 200,000 overnight because they thought that that's enough to defend a castle, and it's not, unless someone calls you in the night and tells you that well you should put your appearance items or something like this, then it may come better. Alright, do we have any... Stop your espannages, please. Okay, they have some units. I guess they are gonna have open gates, but let's give it a try first. The global effect is very nice thing on a war. It speeds up your movement of support, of stationing troops on your bird, of attacks, of capture attacks as well. It's basically very nice bonus. Good to have it. Yep. And also other things planned for this live stream. Is it correct here? Oh, it's +4 waves. Never mind. How small is your community compared to the English one? My Polish community, well, the size is kinda similar. Maybe there's a little bit less active talkers, but the size is pretty similar. Well, our server is like 1.2k members, but it's been there for longer for sure. Oh yeah, some decorations from this, but it's a bit bigger for sure. Okay, what else did I want? Yeah. Build items. Not really barracks, but yeah, as you can see, I have some of them equipped to improve the attack strength as well as the defense strength, because we had some defenses yesterday on my Polish livestream as well, and get some attacks. Oh, not this one. Okay, and we need some farm. Yeah, all 3 farmhouse, which is very good for the boosters. Pretty useful for that case. Will there be a castle review? Yep, we can make a castle review at the end of the live stream, sure. Ah, got the bad one. Again. For real, that's a bad luck today. At least we got 3, which is enough for build items. Okay. Yep, this one, and here it goes. Okay, that's fine. When will the update of your site be released? Well, I'm working on it. It was supposed to be a bit faster, but I don't have much time for it, so it's in progress. That's all I can say for now. Okay, this preset looks promising, I guess, but okay, running out of melee units, not the best. Alright. Yeah, and other plans for the live stream, I am gonna show you my strategy for the Nomads, hitting with the new artifact. Okay, you can stop now. Thank you very much for your attention. Oh, do I still have the defense? Oh, I have some defense reports. That's one of the attacks, but it was made with relic units against melee, against mid units 10. So that's, yeah, how the attack looked. And it was pretty easy to handle it on the front, so... Commander with 280 courtyard, Castellan with actually more courtyard than it. With 307 courtyard, very nice Castellan there. And defensive Hall of Legends as well. One of the defenses, and second defense in our alliance was this one. Yep. Okay, so meanwhile the attack is going... Well, we can send another one, I guess. 13k. Not the best I ever sent, but still okay. Still okay. Right, where are they? Here they go. Okay, yeah, he just logged in and he's half the might points he had before. As usual, multiplying the might points. Oh, I attack him. Okay. How else do we have there? Like this castle maybe? When big update? Well, the big update will be probably postponed because they are still testing the new features. And about the new features, well, they don't like basically if I leak some things which weren't published before, but this was a subject of discussions many times before, so I guess it's nothing new if I say this to you. Maybe it is, but I'm pretty sure it is not. So, speaking to the topic, maybe let's just send the attack so I don't mess anything up. And I will tell you about the update, the test server, and everything else. Where's my +3? It's there. Just 9 waves. That's not gonna be the best one. Let's give it a try though. Okay. Gonna be like 8k maybe? It's gonna be a very small attack. But that's all I'm left with. Not too many appearance items, not too many wave items. Yep, that's... How many is it? 9k, close to 9k. Right, getting some more attention, great. Thank you very much, you can stop now. How's my... Oh, yeah, I answered that. Hello guys, is it worth to start again playing in Good Game Empire from zero? Is it worth starting to play from zero? Well, I would say it's forbidden, okay? Buying accounts is forbidden, but that would be the answer if it wouldn't be forbidden by the terms of service of the game. Because getting there from zero requires you some money to catch up anyways, and you get more value by buying account compared to putting money into a new account. But buying accounts is forbidden by the game regulations, so you can't do that. So if you have the encourage to start from zero, well, you should put some money to have a good start, obviously, because starting from zero for free to play would, you know, put you way behind all the players who are playing now, and it would take you very long to catch up if you do that in any time, actually. But yeah, if you like the game, before, for example, you started playing but you stopped or sold your account or whatever, and you want to play again, then it's a good option for sure. Okay. How much power does the best player on the server have? On my server, okay, who is doing this? Let me just see. Yeah, let me just... He's on a freaking bird. Stupid bastards. Okay. I'm out of this. So, how much power does the best player on the server have? Yeah, it's gonna be similar, I guess, to what you have. Yep, 106 million might points. That's the best player on our server. And that's how the rankings go, I guess. Yep, I'm on place 40 right now. I dropped like 4 million might points due to this small war, which, well, it is pretty small. It's not many attacks. Yeah. But are there 0 levels and what levels and 8 levels in Poland? I completely don't understand your question about levels in Poland. No idea. Is it about some education or whatever? Or maybe I missed the context. It was like 5 minutes ago. Anyways, as level 52, where should I spend my upgrade and construction tokens? Well, your most important buildings will be the food. What's the name of this thing? Yeah, relic greenhouse. That's the most important building. Yep. And also, what else? Is there anything else on that level? Not really. Basically, relic greenhouses and upgrading them to maximum level. Okay, but now to the topic, because you all asked about the test server. So, among all the things which were running around the Discord servers I am in, and among all the rumors I got, so this is not any information that is for sure correct or is relevant to the game. So you need to have some distance to the information I tell you now, because it is not confirmed in any way. But from what I was able to pick up among all the information around the servers and around everywhere, and speaking to other people, what we may expect is from like bigger changes. I think I was talking about it before, but for sure the changes may affect the defensive buildings, such as the towers, the gate, the wall, and the moat, and new levels for those buildings, as well as higher percentage bonus of these things. So more space for soldiers on the towers, and more percentage bonus for the extra, like for the gate, for the moat, for the wall, etc. It's gonna have more levels, and it's gonna obviously cost you construction and upgrade tokens to improve that. It's not actually going to be part of, I don't know, keep level 8 or something like this. I think that it will be like a continuation of something like here. Maybe, I don't know, like not a new keep level, because I haven't heard about a new keep level, not sure though. But yeah, one of the things is the defensive setups, getting better bonus and more levels for the construction tokens. Another things, but there was many screenshots with this thing, was a new attack interface. I guess it was just a testing phase because it was a bit glitchy. I managed to slip into the test server before they were blocking the test server accounts of players, not actual testers. We were able to see the interface of the attacks, so it's gonna be a different looking interface when you attack castle or any target. Basically, you're gonna see a different window, which basically every like interface element is placed differently. That's all I can describe about it. What else was there? Oh, generals. So basically, speaking of the Discord thingies and all the like, yeah, the right channel actually opened, like this guy and the tavern and everything there with the puzzles and everything. Like, they were posting this in the middle of August and they suddenly stopped. What I heard was that this was connected to the big update which we are expecting, but at the same time testers were on the test server and were not really happy with the changes, so they encouraged to make more changes, and not more changes, but to spend more time on balancing the changes, on like, you know, improving the changes which are going to be made probably. So that's the main reason that the update was postponed, from what I heard. But yeah, speaking about the general, like this guy here, which name goes by Horatio, I think, yeah, veteran general. But the most important thing to note here is general, the word general, not commander but general. You can see a hero here, like a shadow here, is general. It's also related to the generals. And the basic stuff is that we are going to get generals which is going to be like another part of the equipment, but it's not actually going to connect with the equipment we have now. It's gonna be like, imagine you have commanders, you have castellans, you have the smithy, and the next tab will be the generals. And the generals are like, they can be used in each battle. You can pick which general you want to use, but it's not like the commander, because you don't assemble many items. You'll have one general. You need to collect shards, so it's kind of like the mobile games you probably know, or at least saw ads of, or something like this. Like, you get shards, you compose them into one general, and this general has like star system, you can upgrade it and so on. You can get new levels of this general. The new levels of the general unlock new skills of the general. It's kind of like Hall of Legends is gonna have a skill tree. So basically it's gonna be a huge addition. And my biggest wonder, not even pay to win, because as I heard, but what we can expect from Good Game Studios is pretty obvious. It is going to be pay to win, as the whole game is, so there's no questioning there. But my biggest worry about this was, it's gonna be very hard to understand. So I passed my opinion, even though I'm not a tester, but I heard rumors what is going to be planned there from many testers and other players who had a chance to be part of the testing part. And the changes there are so advanced that it's gonna be like even bigger addition than the relic equipment. So it's just, you know those kind of players to who is pretty hard to to tell them how to do things in the game, like how to compose equipment, and they don't really understand. They don't have the best commanders. They sometimes fall in the defensive setups. They don't know how to do it, and so on. They don't catch up with the new items in the game, basically, because it's too complicated. Then the new system is going to be like way ahead of everything we've seen in the game. It's gonna be again a new, very complicated addition to the game. I have my fingers crossed for Good Game Studios to make it understandable and to make it easy to understand how is it going to work, basically. But yeah, anything else from the test server? Because the generals are going to be the biggest addition to the game, and I think that's the biggest thing there we can expect, because the generals are going to have many different combat parameters. Like, as I said, Hall of Legends, the generals are going to have skill tree, and there you can assign like points or skill points depending on the general level. You can get more skill points, you assign them to skills, you get some bonuses in attacking and defending. And one general can be used both for attack and defense. There will be like different characters for generals and so on. And also one more important thing which we actually had a chance to see in the game was the courtyard limit, like courtyard units limit when defending. So we saw it before the test server got closed for most of the players. Guys, by the way, please keep the chat in English, because this is the only language we speak in the live stream chat. Thank you very much for understanding. Yeah. In the other case, I'm gonna mute you or delete the messages, so thank you very much for understanding. Back to the topic. The bonus was, like, can't show it there because we don't have it on the live server, but just like imagine this situation, yeah? You have 1 million soldiers in the keep, and GG thought, like, yeah, having bunkers, or however you call the huge number of defenders, in Polish we call it bunkers, but however you call it, you have those huge numbers of units in your courtyard, and it's just that it's very easy to defend, even if you don't care about holding the flank. If you have good courtyard, and if you have plenty of units in the courtyard, you can defend very easily, yeah? But that's not the best for GGs, because they want you to fight hard, to use your tools and so on, and to have to, you know, spend more time on the game, on defending. I'm not putting blame on them, but that's just how I kind of imagine what is their motivation there. But the general idea is that you will have a limit of units which can take part in the battle in the courtyard when you defend your castle. Even if you have 1 million units, let's say that only 50,000 would be the maximum number which can defend the courtyard in case of the attack on your castle. Yes, I am showing the chat, nothing special there, so be extra happy to read the chat. Yep. Anyways, back to the topic. Yeah, as I said, you will have a limit in the courtyard for the units which can take part in the battle, and so it's, you know, it's gonna make more casualties in your castles as you defend. So that's the most change. That's the biggest change we can expect. And from they were testing, there will be like many buildings and parameters also in the new generals, but in the commanders maybe as well. And in the buildings, there will be things that increase the number of maximum soldiers you can have fighting in your courtyard, like the keep, maybe the stronghold will have it as well, or maybe, I know, upgrading the walls and other defensive buildings like towers and so on will increase the number of units you can have in your keep, basically, because you can still have like 1 million, but not all of them will take part in the battle. And that's, in my, like, what I heard, basically, that is the biggest case of testing there in the test server. It may sound very, very upsetting, or, you know, very very badly, but I guess maybe we should see like the positive value of this, like why it is actually made, because the bunkers now are pretty OP in our current war. Like, yeah, we have the war I mentioned before, but we also have a other war on our server, the top 1 versus top 2 alliances. They fight with each other, and the attacks are mainly like they send 15,000 attackers, and the defenders put like 2 million defenders, and the attackers kill like 3, maybe 4,000 units. And back in the days, it used to be like, it's pretty much 1-to-1 ratio. So I kind of see the point of the tests there, that they don't want you to make so huge bunkers, because it's kind of not allowing you to balance the attacks. Well, if you have 500 courtyard attacks and so on at like 25,000 units, you can make 1-to-1 ratio with 2 million bunker. Yeah, but still the defense got a huge buff, and on the other hand, they are going to buff the defensive buildings, such as the tower, such as the gate, such as the wall, such as the moat. So it will be easier. Like, basically the combat is going to move from the courtyard back on the walls, because we're gonna get more units on the wall, more bonuses to holding the wall, and so on. So it's gonna be more about fighting on the wall than fighting in the courtyard. So you will have more chance to stop, I don't know, maybe both flanks or front, or maybe front and a flank. Yeah, so basically that's the changes I was getting the most hearsays around the Discord servers and around different communities and there. So that's the most I can say, because I think I don't get anything on my mind right now in the topic of the test server. Right, let's see if our attacks have landed. Not yet, in a while. But, well, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna check out the chat. Oh yeah, and the update date. Well, the one thing I'm expecting is the Halloween event, Halloween monthly event, because last year, after the Oktoberfest event, we had the Halloween event. So after this event takes place the Halloween monthly event. Makes sense, because the Halloween occurs at the end of October. Yeah, so it makes sense, and that's the next event we're gonna get. The question is if we are going to get the currency for the next LTP, and if so, what are going to be the rewards. Well, no information in this topic, so Can't tell you right now, but we'll see. Okay, I can see that he was defending the attack, and he got plenty of support. Didn't pass the flank. Was it the defensive Hall of Legends though? Yeah, it was the defensive Hall of Legends. So, as we could expect, it was a pretty good defense, must say. Let me delete this crap out of my. They really delete the report. Oh, great. But he has 2.4k defenders. On the wall, he hold the flank, and on -30 we get like 3k or something like this. Where's my report, by the way? Lost it. Okay, great. Let's see the second attack, how it goes. It's a small attack, to be honest. But he got bunker like, what was the number? 1.2k units, as you can see. Yep. Alright, back to answering your questions about the test server and where we can see the huge update and so on. Well, okay. Oh, empty castle, so nothing interesting to see there. Well, the update was supposed to happen at the end of this month. This month, no, the previous month. So at the end of the previous month, August. But we're going to receive it probably. Well, not speaking about the big update, because they have to push an update with the new monthly event. So we can expect a small update, not sure what will it contain other than the Halloween monthly event. We will get for sure a small update this month, at the end of this month, because they need to push the new event for sure. But it may not be the huge update with the generals and the courtyard limit and so on, because all this stuff requires a lot of testing. We've seen that the tests occurred many times with many different variations of the numbers, many different additions, as I heard from players who were participating in the tests. So, well, most probably it's not going to be the huge update, but we're going to see a small update at the end of this month because of the new monthly event, and the huge update. Well, it's no information, no clue on this. We can't tell. All right, that's a victory there. Open gate. Yeah, that's just great. Okay, back to the topic. And when the test server is going to be available to play, I'm not sure, because currently the test server is only for testers and for the moderators, developers, and so on. So it's not open for players. So we have two cases. It may come open for all the players to test the new features, or they may satisfy the tests with only testers and developers and push the changes to the live servers without making the open beta servers for all the players. I'm thinking that it's easier for them to make tests in a closed environment rather than letting a lot of players test it. Well, you can catch more bugs and problems with a lot of players, but there's also way more chaos with more players in the tests. So they kind of changed their strategy about testing, and it's more about private testers, like small number of testers, which are there in direct contact with the I don't know, moderators or developers even. That is not really sure. I'm not really sure of that. Saying that I have low melee and ranged on this commander. Well, ranged seems to be pretty decent, but yeah, melee is low. Well, it doesn't show 40% from the bakery, which is down there, just to let you know. Yeah, there is a visual bug that part of the combat strength for melee units for some reason shows in the other place. The commander isn't the greatest. Yep, I know that. Wasn't the best. Alright, broke my Nomad series meanwhile. A bit. But yeah, that's all about the update. I may answer, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask or to debate about the changes. to make you sure, to make sure that you are aware of this. This is all just hearsay and not any confirmed information, so I'm not relying on any confirmed sources about the things I told you about the test server, so it's not subject to any sure thing which for sure will happen, so have that in mind. Yep. Okay, this is not, yep, this is not the language we speak in. I'm very sorry, but I will keep the chats in English only. Okay, we're getting like 3 attacks there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and the strategy, because I started attacking like automatically and you're probably looking at like, what the hell am I doing? So a few words about this as well. The strategy there is basically the new equipment with the artifacts. So what are the artifacts? Maybe some of you know, probably, but the artifact is basically the new relic equipment, and the new relic equipment, but by new relic equipment I mean relic equipment which has 4 bonuses. So the new ones have 4 bonuses, the old ones have 3 bonuses, and the new ones have different like group of bonuses you can draw from when getting random equipment. One of the bonuses is get supported by Shield Maiden in the courtyard attack. And what does it do? Exactly what you see there. Let's take a look at any battle rapport there. I'm sending 32 melee units because the Nomad has only ranged defenders in the front, so I'm passing the front easily, minus 30 to the courtyard, but I get supported by the Shield Maiden. Did I recruit them? No. Did I pay any coins for those units who just died there? No. Did I put any effort or cost to those units? No. The only thing which generates those units is the artifact. And I have 30 of those artifacts equipped on my commander. So you can imagine what does it do, because normally I have around 40-50 casualties on the expert plus difficulty level, because that's what I play currently, yeah? So you can just see how different it is. What's the attack, by the way? Okay. Yeah, let's maybe disable small attacks. Where is it? High incoming player at this one. Will it work or crash the game? Great. Alright, so yeah, back to the camp. So as you saw, I'm sending 32 melee units which are easily going through the wall. You don't always get this kind of camp, because some camps may have like defenders on all 3 sides. So yeah, for example there, it would be possible as well, because you can use ranged 32 ranged units with shields. And why 32, not more? Because obviously if you use more, you lose less. But not really in that case, because you want to get to the courtyard, but if you would use more units, then more of your units would take part in the battle in the courtyard. And for example, if you have 600 of the generated units and 30 of your units, obviously the casualties on the 30 of units will be very low, because there's a small amount of units in total of from your account, yeah? But if you put, for example, 50-50, 600 units generated from the artifact and 600 which you have sent, then the casualties should be 50-50, because the units yours and not yours are 50-50, so you are in total going to lose less. Maybe not just, let's not just talk about it, let's just show it to you. What do I mean? So let's send 2 attacks to compare it. First one is this one. Let me make it a bit quicker. And second one is going to be like this. Yep, technically I'm sending more. Technically maybe let's put different levels so you see the difference. Maybe the horrors. But you'll see what I mean and what's the difference basically. I've sent the Shield Maidens level 10 here, so it's hard to see basically. But the Shield Maidens which I had on the wall, those are mine Shield Maidens, and the rest is generated by the artifact, but you're gonna see it better with the horrors. Not easy to defend when you get attacked with 25k meat, soldiers, and a very good commander. Or yep, that's true. Play an entire Kingdom League as free to play. Well, this Kingdom League is kinda free to play for me, not even paying attention to it. But obviously I'm using some tools from Wheel of Affluence, but nothing else than that. If you try to attack on 950 level when there is no war, it's almost impossible to win when Alliance supports them. Yep, that's absolutely true. So that may be good because it's, yeah, referring to the test server changes which I presented to you. Back to the message from Eco Riders. Okay, let's skip this come. Alright. Oh, here I can't even tell how many of mine I lost, but just imagine 30 units get there. So 30 out of those are mine, yeah? So I lost like, if 700 lost 300, like I lost half of them, then I lost maybe 10 in the courtyard of mine units. Let's take a look there. And here I lost over 100 of my units because I sent too many of them. So you need to pay attention how you use the artifact. Yeah, and basically you look for a spot where there is not a lot of defenders on the flank and you attack 32 units on that flank. If it is only ranged units, as in this example, then you can use melee units, and if it's ranged and melee units as well, then you can use ranged units with shields, and it's gonna work out very good. Yeah, so that's basically the strat on this Nomad. If you have the artifact items, it's gonna make attacking way easier. The advantages of this strategy for sure are that you are losing way less troops on higher difficulty levels. You can make more attacks. You can send them faster because, as you can see, I only need to fill one preset, not like changing the presets during attacks. So I can send them more attacks in the same time. I can do it faster. Yeah, so you get more attacks in the same time. So let's say you are using a booster, you are going to get more out of your money, basically. That's a good strat. But on the other hand, we have disadvantages as well. The major one is, I would say that you get less loot points. So if you want, I know, stone or wood for piggy banks or for you know, donating them to Alliance Treasury or whatever you want to do with your resources, you're not gonna get a lot of them, because with those attacks, the resource amount, like the loot capacity, is counted by the units you send, and the units that are generated do not account for this. Okay, getting some event attacks. Right, what is it? Nothing special. Yeah. But other advantage, for example, is that the speed of the attack. Yeah, because the loot capacity is based on the loot capacity of the units you send. Oh, not this one. But on the other hand, the travel speed is also based on the travel speed of the units you send, and not the shield maidens you get supported by. So let's say you will send wolves on a player, and they are going to sit in like 2 minutes before. I'm gonna present to you in a second. Let's say you send wolves on a player, they will sit, like, the travel time is like 5 minutes maybe in total on the fast travel favor. So we're gonna get the wolves, send the wolves, and if you pass at least one side of the wall on the enemy castle, you are going to get supported in the courtyard, and you're going to have those shield maidens fighting for you. You don't pay for the shield maidens, they are not yours, you don't need any effort. You just spend 32 wolves for the shield maidens to fight for you, basically. So that's a pretty nice option there. But it's also easy to counter this mechanism, because you can set your defense to like 2%, 2%, 96%, and you automatically block all the wolf attacks on your castle. I'm gonna show this as well in a second. I'm gonna make a video on this as well with pro tips or something, but yeah, that's it. Maybe not a huge thing in the game, but for sure it's worth mentioning that this mechanism, if you don't know about it, if you don't know how to defend yourself against it, you may get jumped and you may be really shocked by what it can do. because you can send like hundreds of those attacks, and you only spend like 30 wolves per attack, and they're gonna kill like a few hundred to like a few thousand units per one attack. So that's a pretty decent way of attacking. Okay, I guess that's all for now. Yep. Okay. Yeah, the attack, nothing special. Is maybe defend the middle. It looks very easy. Yep. And my barracks. I need the item for the barracks. Oh, not this one. Maybe the green one for now. Don't need anything more than that. Yeah, seems right. Okay, so maybe first the defense. So maybe first the attack to show it to you. Let's take as an example whatever we have. Ciso. So you can see that his defense is only on one flank, and they have it there. I don't have the wolves, but whatever units you use, the wolves will be faster. But maybe let's send the wolves over. Like 500. Okay, Ciso. When you send this attack, you put it like this, and if you pass at least one side of the wall, you'll get to the courtyard. You will get supported. You will have all your courtyard bonuses, all your commander bonuses, basically. So it's gonna make a good fight in the courtyard. If they have like 500,000 defenders or like 1,000,000 defenders, it's not gonna make anything. But if it's like 50,000, it's way cheaper than spending your troops on attacks. Of course, normal attack is more like satisfactory and is overall a better way. But this is kind of like, how to call it, you know, like a lower level play. Let's call it. It's not that much of a honor to play like this, but it's a strategy widely used. So yeah, that's how to attack. We can send one just to give it a try. As you can see, 5 minutes, and he's going to see it approximately 2 minutes before the attack lands. And how to defend against it, as I said, like 2% on this flank, 2% on this, and 96 there. So those units there you can see at the top are going to protect you very easily against the wolves, and you're not going to be subject of these attacks, basically. Alright, answering your questions because we are falling behind, way behind. Could you show your commanders or attack courtyard bonus? Yeah, sure. Like the best commander. Well, currently this is the best one. So let me show it to you and get to the chats. Do you know anything about another Outer Realms on next Thursday? No idea, actually. I don't have any schedule for the Outer Realms, so not sure. Hello, welcome everyone to live stream. Zeiko, I started producing meat today. Where is the best place to get meat soldiers? Well, it's main castle and then kingdoms. The outposts are not that good for the meat units. They are good as well. What about player base? Has it increased or decreased compared to 2021? To be honest, it's hard to say. I'd say it may have slightly decreased, or it may have stayed the same actually. It's pretty much, it's very similar, okay? It's very similar. Yeah, the strat for the Nomads I already shown you, but we can make one more. And basically this works all the difficulty levels up to expert plus. I tried it on the highest difficulty, like master plus, and it didn't work at all. It was not enough troops. The Nomad had too high courtyard bonus, so it wasn't able to break through the courtyard and win the battle at all. But on expert plus, maybe master, like the 9th difficulty level, it may work actually. How's your day, sir? It was very nice, thank you very much. The day was beautiful today. Please tell something of might points. Well, the might points, it's mostly how many units you have on your account, because the other things like equipment gives you a bit of might points. Buildings, decorations give you a bit of might points. The glory and gallantry titles give you some of the might points as well, but it's mostly about units in current times. So it's about how many units you have on your account, and obviously mid units give you the most might points. Yeah. Привет, someone in Russia. Привет. Hello. I'm a good player, but I'm a Ruby player. Well, can't argue with that, I guess. Sounds true. Sounds like me. Yeah, so as you can see, it's very easy and it's nice for lazy people like me. Oh, okay, now skipping time. Morning! Oh, welcome, Deathshot. Well, not a morning for me, but good morning to you then. Hello. Okay. Attacking each other for resources? For honor, oh yeah. Oh, and the most important question, I guess, no one asked, but I may tell you as well. Where to get those equipment, those artifacts with the bonuses. Or maybe most of you already know, so that's why you're not asking. But yeah, some people ask where you can get that from. And the answer is you can get it from the Wheel of Affluence, because that's the main source. That's the main source of the new equipment. So again, money comes into the game. But you can get them from the summer chests. You can get them from other chests. No, actually only summer chests. Yeah, but mostly from the Wheel of Affluence, where you get a lot of summer chests. You can get them from the event currencies as well, I guess, or from the Archmaster difficulty in events. But yeah, the Wheel of Affluence is still like 99% of the source for the new items. So it's pretty hard for free-to-play players to get their hands on the new artifacts, unfortunately. Okay, that's how it goes. Yep, losing. Oh, a defeat. Oh, it was the example attack. And as you can see, I spent 32 wolves to kill 73 units. Yes, that's not a lot, but still something. If you send like plenty of those attacks, you can clear that castle. Yeah. Haha, no glorious. That's glorious castle. Indeed it is. Which booster do you need for Khan to activate? Oh, I was supposed to change defense. Which booster do you need for Khan to activate an attack with a defense when the Khan level is 120? If it is 120, let me check that quickly for you, but if it is 120, then any booster will get you there. Like 50% is enough. How many Khan medals can you make with 20 euro Nomad offer, hitting the Khan and defending only? Expert Plus. Expert Plus, the booster is the third one, so it's plus 150, am I correct? Third one. Like for 70, no, plus 100% medals. So that's gonna be like 4 to 5k per defense. Okay, let me check that defense. Change any. Well, that's what I was speaking about the update like half an hour ago, like 20 minutes. So if you go back in the live stream, you can hear a lot about this. I'm not gonna speak again, but yeah, I said a lot about the update. So if you want to hear, then you can scroll back the live stream. Gonna see. Ritska Aoyagi, that's the outpost. Let's take a look there. Was the castle on there? Not the best one, okay. He's gonna probably retreat. Okay, well, never mind. Just need to fill the melee units there. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Glur's QWERTY, that's my castle name. Interesting. Thank you, I'll use Nomad slits. Yeah, Nomad slits are gonna increase it by a lot. Sure. How much food does my main castle produce? Actually, I was making a video not long ago where I was showing all my castle production, so I guess we can just take a look into the videos. Can I just see all of it? Yeah, so it was for the production. Where is it? Yep, that's my food production in my castles. Main 125k, OP 200, 180, 190. Well, OPs are not existing anymore. Not because of the current war, but we were expecting the top alliance to attack us, the top 2 alliance to attack us, and to launch a war on us. So I dropped outposts, but nevertheless I just play without outposts for a while now. Yeah, the metropolis 80k. And the kingdoms may be a bit more because I used the build items I had in my outposts and I put them in my kingdoms because I don't have outposts anymore for now. And the total food production is 131 million. That's now it's lower obviously without the outposts. So that's the food production and meat production. I guess it was there as well. 3.1 million. Yep. Okay, what is it now? That's still awful attack. Seriously, 140 courtyard, 240 range. Like, what is this commander? That's really weird. Like, where's the courtyard, man? Okay, he's just saying that he has to send back the troops. He's not going to defend. Well, that's the war. You can't complain on the war that you get attacked. That's just what it is. Name for your castle, that's the name of my castle. Best ally on server. Oh, okay, in India. Can I get full free 5 decals in all castle with 50 euro pack at legendary 300? Depends how many defenses you make. I guess that it's like 40. It would be like 1.5 times 7, so it's gonna be like around 10 million Khan medals. So that's 70 million Nomad score on this booster. I am thinking that it may be not possible on your level, because depending on your castle and the amount of defenses you're gonna make, it is possible technically, but I think that on that level you're not gonna make it. So you either get the biggest booster because the jump in the number of medal received in the booster is huge, between the 50 and 100 euro pack, or you can wait and get, you know, more tools, better castle on higher level, and make a lot of defenses in small amount of time, and that can get you those decorations as well, I guess. But even not getting all the castles, getting like 4 castles, 5 maybe, with this booster, will still be pretty fine, I guess, for 50 euro compared to the price of decorations if you want to buy them from, I don't know, super sale or whatever else you can get them from. Still, the Nomad event is the best way of getting decorations. So if you want, that's a good way to invest, let's call it, in the game. I mean, it's not an investment for sure, but that's just how I like to call it. Have you played once the 100 euro offer in Nomad Invasion or Glory event? No, I mean in Glory event the offers are not worth any money, but in Nomad I haven't had any booster like this. The biggest one I had was 20 euro, I guess, or 30 maybe, something like this. Yeah. Alright, so now I can call back my troops. Just gonna make sure that you're not playing with me. He's saying that he called back the units. Yeah, he did. So, thank you very much. We are back on our way to the main castle. Right, my Kingdom League is not looking the best, but... well, I'm not gonna fight on the last day. Okay, so I'm speaking about your alliances there. Fine. Is this without any temporary build items? Yes, the productions I shown you before were without any temporary items. But I do use them because mostly... oh, not this. Yeah, that is my outpost right now. Nothing special there to see. How come I only make 153 food in my best OP with 171k public order? Food constructions 31. That's pretty unusual because with that public order you should have like 200,000 easily. No idea why. But I got 200k easily. Hall of Legends on death applies for the can attacks? No, it doesn't. It only works against castle lords on legendary levels, so against players on level 70. Yeah, but that's... oh, well, you can't see the production actually, but... if we tune down the... whoa, what's that? Oh, I got an achievement for the honey production, nice. Yeah. 137k food without... oh, there is one item, sorry. There's one item for 15k. So without the items it would be 122. Okay, still a decent number. Achievement, let's go, that's epic. Yeah, I got like most of the achievements, I guess. In the events I need to progress further. I mean, I have the Nomads on maximum level. For the Samurais I need like 3 more. And for those events I need 3 more as well. Does the sun give you that much more? The sun is a very old item. I mean, I didn't buy the better one for a while. And I'm not buying, I mean, well, it's a good item to have, especially the mid coat of arms, but not buying right now. I mean, I can manage without it anyways. How much do your 100% let you see me right now? Yeah, better. Yeah, 960 rupees. If I would be buying the coat of arms, only the mid one, because that's the only one which is worth the price right now. The full ones not worth at all. How much do your 100% buildings produce? That's the main castle, keep in mind, so... whoops. Well, that's the best building, I guess. Yeah, relic greenhouse. 24.2k. How did you get so much wood and stone storage? It's from the new buildings, the refinery. The new buildings which allow you to produce the new tools. which allow you to be basically very powerful in the game. But yeah, this building requires a lot of resources, and so it provides you with more space for the resources required, which basically makes sense. Yeah. And same goes for the toolsmith, because it requires you legendary resources. So because of that, it gives you more space for these resources. Right now I have 350k, and this building alone gives me 200,000 for each. That's how it goes. That's how it works, basically. Yeah, the best free-to-play player on the game. Totally didn't spend any of those $2k. But speaking about the Blue Star is basically the player subscription. If you have Blue Star icon, then it means that the value next to the Blue Star was affected by the subscription. You have the player number 1, player number 2, and Alliance subscription. So we have Alliance subscription, plus I have the player subscription. So I get plenty of little, I would say, bonuses, but it still gives something. To be honest, the bonuses are not that bad. So it's worth having the subscription if you play very actively. Hello Albert Palotai, welcome to the live stream. Go server Artefact. Yeah, we're gonna visit other servers in a moment, I guess. What's there on the sale? Nothing special. Oh, one more special. Okay, that's not so good one. Is the brewery simulator on Puranic accurate? Yep, it is, and it's also on gg.guide. Oh, what's going on there? I guess we lost this. Whoops. Oh my. My bad, I didn't update that crap again. I'm gonna fix that later today, because it ended today. I mean, it's supposed to end later. Anyways, on the GG guide and on Poradnik you have the brewery simulator, and it works correctly, yes. But on Poradnik I think I added yeah, I think I added the Castellan bonus, because you can also have the Castellan bonus, so that's there as well, and works accurately, basically. What do you think is the best thing to spend rubies on from offers? Well, the best is currently, if you have mid units, the mid units offer. I can't show you because I didn't get it for some reason, but maybe I will find it like from play. Whoops, from Endex. Play has image. Will I find it quickly there? Has image. Is it so hard for Discord? Okay, that's a lot of messages, but damn it. Okay, one more. Yeah, oh, this one. Okay, all right, found it. So this offer is showing up. I got it like 3 or 4 times. It's really good because you get the units very cheaply. I suggest you to buy only level 10 ones, but overall a great offer. And the defenders level 10 cost you 18,000, I believe. So very similar. The price is just a bit lower. So that's the best offer for this. Also the offer with 180 tickets, black tickets for 400,000 rupees. Is there a war? Yeah. We have a war against other alliance. And where is? against this alliance, basically. Nothing special to talk about there. GG guide, so good. Yeah, thank you, man. Glad you enjoyed the website and it was helpful. For some it doesn't work. What doesn't work for Samurai? Nomad decals for all events. Oh, the calculator. Let me see. Like the reward calculator. Well, there is a few things to fix there as well, yep. Best shot for attacking dragons. How to make ruby fast. Yep, dragons are the way to make ruby fast. I don't have this one here, this one here. But are you going to attack me on event attacks? That's like, imagine doing this. Attack on normal. Attack on normal. What is it? Automatic attack, like you didn't put any shields there. Such a shame. Someone who sent this attack, just letting you know that you are a very bad player when it comes to PvP, okay? Just to let you know that you are a terrible player when it comes to PvP. That's all. Back to the dragons. Well, the strategy there. My strategy is that you put samurai units there and like 8 ladders, something like it. Depends on your commanders. But basically you send this in all waves and you get the rubies from the dragon. So you need to be the first one, obviously. So you need to get yourself the global effect or make a commander which has like 100% speed. I think I have one, yeah. So this one is a bit faster than the rest of them. You can make many different variations and try out, but that's the best way to farm rubies, I guess. Do I have an account on French server? I think so. We can check. We can take a look at the servers right now and check some, you know, check some servers. Let's see. Okay, like this. Incognito should be easier. Yeah. So where first do we, or let me first check the Discord queue, because we always have some there. So how many do we have there? 24th of August. Actually, not sure if we have any in the Discord queue from the new ones. So I guess it's gonna be easier if you tell me your names and servers and we can take a look. Of course. Okay. Incognito. Well, incognito is, you know, useful for. Kuchen, do you for real think that I'm gonna check your castle when you are spamming for like half an hour? For real, spamming my account with espionages driven off. I am not going to review your castle any time in the future. No review, anytime, no review, and I hate you for real. That's enough. So for you guys, that was my private things with this guy from Polish server. Back to you. International one. Okay, let's see. International. I don't know if I have my account there. Probably not. Oh, register is available, so I guess never mind. Already registered there. I didn't even click to register. I clicked to log in, but whatever. Let's do the tutorial really quickly. Right. I don't have the account. That's the problem. Yeah, taxes now to build a stone mason or something like this. Yeah, stone by stone. Now, yeah, barracks, recruiting units, and then the camp. Yep, I know. Recruit units. Recruit. Look at my castle, please. No problem. Yeah, sure. Okay. And that should be enough. Alright. Yeah, speedrunning the game. So where do you go now? That's international one, so let me know your names if you want to get reviewed in international. Donatello Doni. Okay. Let's see. What do we have there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 granaries, that's fine. Decorations also looking pretty decent. Yeah. Grand level 30 is okay. Hall of Legend not max, so that's one thing you can make. Can't attack you though. Hall of Legends. Other things, the trade district would be a good choice there, and also a military district. I don't know what you have there inside, but barracks are one of the most important things to hide into the district, so maybe take out something which is smaller, or just upgrade the military district so that barracks fit in as well. And yeah, trade district would do the trick as well. Would save you plenty of space there. Rest of the buildings upgraded, defenses upgraded, seems good. And the Hall of Legends, most important. Okay, ATM 6 to 2. Let's take a look. What's the level? 743 legendary. All right. Yeah, the granaries could be a bit higher levels. The floor mill, Hall of Legends for 40. Okay, so Hall of Legends again. 6 apiaries, that's a good number there. And again, districts save you a lot of space. It's worth to get them. So get your hands on one of them, like trade district or military district. Would be great there, or both in the best scenario. Yeah, but basically upgrading granaries at Hall of Legends, that's the most important target there. I can see that you already have mid units though, even though the Hall of Legends is not on maximum level. But if you have them, then push it quickly, try to earn as many seats as you can, and make the further upgrades with the boosting buildings for mid units. Okay, Vasilis K. Alright. That's the account. Let's take a look. 148k mid troops, bro. That's a decent number. For such level, it's a decent number. Okay. We have farmhouses, like 9 of them. That's fine, that's a good number. The castle on this level, I must say that the decorations are all over the castle, and that's very good on this level, because most players on this level don't have castles filled with good, because those decorations on this level are good decorations yet, and you have, so that's already a step ahead on that levels. So that's a big plus there. Stables level 3, bakery level 6, so the one thing you should save rupees for is the bakery in current state. Upgrading the keep is a good move there, because you've got your defenses all upgraded. Yeah, improve the towers to level 4 basically. And the rest of the buildings are fine, I guess. The guard houses won't make a difference basically. totally not worth to have them. But the rest of those is a good castle, must say. Okay, yeah, we can rate bezduszny on Polish account. Take a look. I mean, Polish server. What's there? What's there to look at? Granary is not upgraded again, so that's the subject to change. Hall of Legends low level. Basically, like the. Are you playing on World 1 or something? Because wasn't this castle like a exact copy of this castle? Like exact copy of this? Just take a look on this. Here, everything not the same, but it looks so similar to that castle, like exactly the same. But that's also very possible due to my guides, which I have on. That's also possible due to my guides. The moment when I share the same layout with like thousands of people. All right, so that's the case. All right, makes sense. Yeah, I came through this a few times before. Nice. Are the kingdoms still useful today, or do you end up only the main castle? The kingdoms are kind of the backroom of your main castle. Like they are mainly there to hold your troops, because not many players attack on kingdoms, so they're there as your storage for troops. Basically, you use them as more space for troops. That's the main reason to use kingdoms. But back to let's maybe say it in English because it sounds better. Soulless castle. Decorations are for this level 140 legendary. Okay, I see a few from the Aqua. I see a few Colossuses. It's fine. Could be better. But yeah. Hall of Legends to be improved as the most important building. Bakery, upgrading bakery. Stables are fine. The rest is fine. Defensive workshop could be upgraded as well, I guess, if it's just standing there. And put down the fires if you are not in war anymore. The rest is fine. Keep upgrading the Hall of Legends most. This the cats coming in. Trade castle, I guess. Can attack. What? Yeah, you can show the cat for a second. Let's go. Finally, not running away from me. Hello, kitty. Hello. Oh, she doesn't want to show this live stream. Yep, that's my cat. And it's very. Yeah, it's in a hurry, as you can see. Say something to them. Okay, you can go. Alright, yeah, presenting my cat. Always love to do that. And she's gonna sit in the middle of my keyboard, I guess. So, great for this. Back to the topic. We had a castle to clear. Whatever, I'm just gonna send all ranged units. What level is that cat? Level 10 right now. But, well. It's gonna be good if it gets to level 12. Because the health isn't the best right now, so not too long to live in this world, but having fun with her till she's alive there. But 10 years for a cat is still a decent score, I guess. Venom on D server. Okay. We'll move to the German server in a second. And by the way, I forgot to check the international server rankings. 570, 514, not so huge. at the best players. Okay, there are some big players, but nothing crazy, I guess. Okay. So what else? Best Dushne. No, we did that. We did that. So, Gemma server, guys. You think? Let's move there then. Hopefully, my account is going to be still in existence. Yeah, Germany. Log in and play. Oh, okay, it is. Let me check something for a second. Alright, never mind. Yeah, my account is still alive. Let's go. $118k points on Nomads, and the whole alliance has around 300k. Well, decent score. Alright, let's see the Venom on Alliance server. Not Alliance. What am I talking about? Like, yeah, not getting enough sleep, I guess. Venom on Gemma server. Alright, let's take a look. Nice castle, kinda winter coming back. Well, same. Behind my windows, like 8 Celsius today. Leaving my house to school, like why the hell is it so cold? And this castle reminds me kind of this. But to the topic, granaries keep upgrading. Hall of Legends, same. Decorations are good, defenses are good. Ruby buildings again. The trade district would do the job there. Would save you a lot of space, so get it for sure. What else? What else do we have there? Yeah, that's all, I guess. Nothing special there. But the appearance of the castle is pretty nice. 10 APRX is maybe a bit too much, so like in next castles you can put more like 8 or something. But the castle is fine. Just keep on upgrading granaries and Hall of Legends, with the Hall of Legends being the more important one, because it is the more, and actually the most important one. Okay, why do I have 1.1k rubies on level 3 account? No idea, to be honest, but probably it was like I got some, I got some units for free because I came back to the account after a long time, and I got rubies as well with this pack or something like this, but no idea really. Okay, where else do we go? International 2. Oh, Ultimo also on T. Oh, sorry for this. L9 Timo. Let's take a look. 1.3 might points. Legendary level 669. Okay, take a look. 600 levels in 2 weeks. Wow, nice. Okay, so excuse the Hall of Legends. Okay, I understand. But the decorations are decent there. I can say that you're progressing really quickly there. The granaries levels, for that quick progress, seems pretty okay. What else do we have? Bakery, Hall of Legends. Yeah, keep upgrading it. And again, these tricks could save a lot of space there potentially. Also, Watchtower should be upgraded there because it's a important ruby building, which allows you to see the attacks quicker. So it's worth having it on a good level like 7, 8, or in the best scenario level 10. What else? Stables, do we have them here? Level 3, okay, nice. And the guardhouse, again, guardhouse ain't gonna make any difference. It's not worth having it. What's that attack? Okay. But overall the castle is very nice, as for that quick progress. How many granaries do I recommend in main castle? Between 6 and 8. Depends on your public order. Like, if you are over 150, then 6 granaries. If you are over 130, then 7. And if you are over like 110, then you should put like 8 granaries there. And of course the other buildings for food production, yeah. But remember, it also depends on the food production build items, of course. Don't use granaries, be like me, only woodcutter. Well, technically the truth speaking there, because the woodcutter is very nice. One time I got myself like 5 woodcutters in the Suns because I had like a lot of samurais. I still have plenty of them, but I had like extra 100k of production there because I wanted to keep a lot of units there. So yeah, say nice way of improving your food. It's pretty expensive in terms of the nomad tabs, but it's a nice item there. Worth having them in stock for sure. Okay, does anyone else want to check their account? Oh, Hades, okay. Where's the Hades account? Did I check this one? Yes. So now here. Oh yeah, that's a bigger one for sure. Well, let's take a look there. You have big minus with army. Do I consider this a big well, it sounds small for sure, but it's also easy and manageable. I don't really care, I just attack towers once a day and I'm good. Yeah, but I have a lot of samurai units. Usually I'm on 0. Like, mainly I'm on 0. Okay, I'm gonna take a look on the top players in German server as well in a second. But first, okay. Wow, that's a lot of granaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 9 granaries actually. That's pretty surprising, but it's fine. The defenses, yeah, you could make like all the towers. It makes a pretty decent difference. Glory Memorial level 10 is not worth the space in your castle. Replace it with a decoration, in my opinion. Okay, the districts are there. 9 apiaries, brewery, the distillery, the bar workshop. It's all in this in the place. Pretty nice castle, but yeah, upgrade the defenses to the maximum. Granaries max, Hall of Legends max, and as I said, Glory Memorial ain't the best building there to use your space in the castle, basically. How much samurai troops you lose with one attack in Fire Kingdom? Like 30? No, samurai is more. Like 50? Because when I attack with mid units, I lose like 30, so with samurais it's gonna be like 50, 60 maybe. But I'm not sure entirely, I haven't attacked in a while, so can't tell precisely the number. Hello. Agoraphobic person, welcome to the live stream. Okay, where else do we go? Oh, the tops in the... Wow, that's a lot of players on low levels. Okay, but I've heard that the Rough Side Alliance has been crushed, yes? There was a war against Rough Side and they split between different alliances and the Rough Sides basically fall apart, if I'm hearing correct. Because I didn't check on my own. But they are not at the bottom. They are not there. They really... No, they don't. They don't have negative power. They are gone. But because I heard that they are gone actually. And they are. They are gone. Their upsides are no more. Interesting, because it was the biggest alliance in the game. I don't want to say anything stupid because I know anything what happened, but from I heard they had a war. If I'm not wrong, the first and third alliances were attacking rough sites, and rough sites were defeated in the war. Maybe some other alliances were attacking rough site as well. Not sure, because I don't remember. I only heard it once, the story, in a very short way. But yeah, basically the alliances and the numbers there are crazy. But the rough sites are gone. We're gonna have to wait more for another alliance to break the limit of 2 billion might points. And for the players, Bruno 5 ring. Well, like that's like 20 players with 100 million might points. That's just crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, I would be there on place like, no, not there. I'd be like place 307, like 10 times more players than in Poland. That's just crazy, because our server is considered one of the bigger servers in the game. Yet this is just, wow, it's just huge servers, seriously. Just take a look at those might points. Yeah, it's huge. It's really huge. Wow. 2,000 players with pretty much 6 million might points or more. That's nice. Yeah, it's hard stuff, mate. Exactly. It's hard stuff. Can't even imagine how many units. He only has 7 castles. Are you for real? I thought he at least has some special objects. He does. Okay. Okay. Here playing real. Wow. Interesting. Spin to win. I like the name. Stay high, 16 lines. Creative, very creative. I like that. Nice. Let's maybe check French servers as well. Oh, back to international? Okay, okay. Alright, so that's the international server. There is a German server too, like DE2. Didn't know that actually. No, for real? Like, is there German server too? But there are a lot of VPN accounts with over 80 million might points. What do you mean, like VPN? Like people play from different countries or what? Oh, in the mobile version, okay. Okay. 222 for a top 100 isn't like crazy high, but yeah, it's a big number for sure. Okay, let's take Vladimir. Take a look. Okay, so first thing which comes to my mind, get rid of guard houses, because they are not useful. They are not useful any useful. Grunner is level 20, so go up to level 30, I guess. Hall of Legends 182. Okay, so that's the main thing to upgrade there. Also, Forest Lodge, Stoneworks, Ironworks, Iron Mine. That's all what you don't need in your castle, for real. Demolish it, forget about it, and you're gonna get better in the game. Trade districts there, that's nice. Military district could also be option. In this castle, what else do we have? Ruby buildings. Watchtower is an important building, so also is subject to upgrades there. Oh, and stables. Saw them now. Stables to level 3. And bakery to level 8. So plenty of upgrades there to be done. Okay, let's make one last castle. Oh, they made a VPN account and can buy the offers for like 1/3 of the money. I see, yeah, I know. It's cheaper to play. I know. Is it worth to pay 10,000 rubies for the hard difficulty in the events? No, not at all. You can unlock them with achievements. It works like... Look. When you are on, for example, intermediate plus, then you make like, I don't know, 500 attacks and you get the hard difficulty. You make, I don't know, 600 attacks on the hard plus, on the hard, and you get the hard plus, and so on and so on. Yeah, with achievements. So that's the way of unlocking the higher difficulties, basically. You don't need to spend rubies, not a problem. Glad to help with that. Alright, back to Vladimir. Did I check it correctly? Yep. Last one castle we can make. Okay, we've got this one on International 2. And on International 2, I guess I also don't have account. Yeah. Okay. Let's make the account really quickly. Your own army, barracks. Okay, that's enough. They have the name, yep. 9 million might points. Okay, let's take a look. Hmm. Ten granaries level 30. That's okay. Again, you have a trade district, but you could spend a bit of tokens to upgrade it to fit, for example, your storehouse. It would make a lot of free space in the castle, but it's already good that you have the district itself. A maximum health legend, that's nice. Brewery already there. Ruby buildings also very nice. The defenses are good as well. Again, guard houses are completely useless. Demolish them. What else? Well, overall the castle is very good. So yeah, I would demolish the guard houses because they are useless. And military districts again. So I would upgrade it one time as well to fit the barracks in the military district. And next, upgrade your bar workshops, upgrade your meat distillery, and so on to get more production there. But a pretty decent castle on that level. Okay, so that was the last one. I'm just gonna take a quick look on my account as well. No idea what that is, so gonna do it for a second. Ah, yeah, that's just some spamming. Okay, I've got a victory, but no one was actually there. Alright. is it going for my accounts? Yeah, one more thing I can make is actually collect some food for my account, because I need that overnight, and ours may come half full. Okay. It's attacking with melee, why? Oh, not there. Okay. Interesting. They should make the Hunter Lodge unbreakable. I'm stuck with that, and with that I thought it will increase my food production. It increased from... Well, it's like, yeah, the Hunting Lodge isn't going to, you know, turn your production crazy good, but you know, you have the Hunting Lodge, you have the floor mill, you have the Castellan bones or whatever. You have a lot of those bonuses which combined make your production actually way higher. So that's just one of the many bonuses you need, like the VIP mode, the coat of arms, and so on and so on. Hello Glorious Quarty, welcome. Oh, breakable. Oh, breakable to demolish. Nah, it's not worth demolishing it. It's a good building. I mean, the extra production is worth it, basically. It's a nice bonus. I wouldn't break it. You can always hide it in the military, in the trade district, I think. Morning is school, good night, yeah, good night, good night. I'm gonna have to sleep soon as well, because got to wake up for school tomorrow as well. Obvious things. Okay, I guess that's maybe a bit more. Daddy Vladimir Poce. Okay. Is it good, you think? 6.k production for level 61. I think it's pretty decent. Hard to say on those low levels because I'm not into low levels. But yeah, it's pretty good production, I would say. It's okay. All are weak. What decorations are my weakest currently? Build. 3.5k is my weakest, and most of them is actually 3.5. Then it's some of the better ones. Right, I guess that's enough for today. So gonna end the live stream. But if you have any questions, you can still ask. No, those are not weak decorations. Stay for an hour, plus. Nah, I mean, I would like to, but I need to train some Nomads. Oh, we can do a few more. I guess it's not so entertaining, but okay, we can do a few more. Right. We can do a few more trains on the Nomads. It's not. I mean, if you like the Nomad trains, no problem. You're gonna bring me some tablets as well. So. But it gets boring, basically. I said what I had to say in the middle about the test server because, like, for some reason, everyone is interested what is going on in the test server, even though they don't see it, they don't know. I get some rumors which I share, but everyone wants to know what is going on in the test server. Maybe also because of the fact that moderators don't share it anytime. So it's kind of kept secret, and they hate me for sharing it, I guess. But I've abandoned my plans for flying for moderator, I guess. So I can be the but I don't have commanders. I'm not gonna train a nomad, sorry. I don't have commanders with the get supported. Too bad. Yeah, but what I was speaking is the which one is the last one? This one doesn't. This one doesn't have as well. That's too bad. What I was saying is that I abandoned any plans for being a Good Game Empire moderator because looking into it, like how it actually is, not great, not any great. So not thinking about it anymore, kinda. But at the same time, I'm not like limited of sharing information to you. Like they always get very upset when I share any information which was not supposed to be shared before the actual update. But I know you guys want to know before before anything is published, so I can share it before with you. Oh no, we've got out of memory. Just hit the 30 million mark. I was so close to there, but we've got the war, and I lost some troops. I spent some on attacking and defending. Who lied? Commanders will be back from the towers soon. Well, to no battles. What is this train? This train was broken, basically. Wasn't a good train. Well, the problem is that we don't have commanders. Oh, I have 22 actually. So now we can do some trains. Not the longest you've seen, but still something. Hola, hola, Albert. Hola, hola. Para entrar en el top. I know. If it's question to me about making a top, then I'm not making top, so nada. But if it's about someone from the chat, then I don't know. Guys, come on. Stop it. Stop it, get some help. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, is enough commanders? Well, you don't need to be sorry if you don't do it. Come on. Yeah, leave it for later for sure. I know what's on your mind right now. I mean, I know, but come on. Oops, okay. And that's how the story goes. All the time, all the same. No hay subtítulos disponibles, no entiendo. No tengo subtítulos porque es en live stream. Tengo subtítulos en filmo, but no tengo on live. streaming. My Spanish is very poor, so I can use like 10 words maybe. But I have lessons for like 4 years. Quick question, how many people of enemies that you are fighting are on protection mode compared to your team? That is actually a embarrassing number to compare, because on our side is like 15, on their side is like 5. And there is, well, they have less players in the alliance, so like percentage could be similar. But still, they are way weaker. Seriously. You studied Spanish for 5 years, and I know you more than you. Yeah, but I'm in kind of same situation, because I had to choose one extra language in my school, and I totally didn't care about any extra languages except English, so I just picked Spanish because it was there to be picked, but it's not for me, I don't need it. Is there any big player of yours and enemies on protection? I don't think so. On our side, no. And on their side, like the biggest they have on the bird is this guy has 9 million might points, so nothing crazy, I guess. Pero si entiendes el español, sí, entiendo. Yo entiendo español. Mal, but how is but? I don't remember. Like, not zapato. Oh my god. Pero. Oh yeah. Okay. Entiendo mal, pero entiendo. Qué bueno. Arabic is the hardest language to learn in the world. No idea, but I heard that it's a very complicated language, yeah. No racism on the channel, yep. Did you see the PRG account and his might points? Yep, I've seen that. Roberto. Si hablas bien español, te sale bien. Sí. Hablo español 5 años. Y entiendo mal y hablo mal. My English is, I mean my Spanish, seriously. But okay. He got kinda destroyed. I know. I don't care. He kinda started this whole thing, so. Or did he? I don't remember. But can I ask a question? Yeah, sure, go on. Sure. Well, okay, that's enough for Nomads. Yes, you can, of course. No está tan mal. Ah. Gracias. Latest donation always Galaxy Lesco. Yeah, because he donated like, I know, a few months ago, and it stayed like that because no one else donated through the donation webpage. Like, if people donate, they are buying super chat on YouTube, so it's like different mechanism. Or yeah, so that's why it shows like this. Come on, Glory Squirty, like, the answer is obvious, the second option, but for the sake of the question, like, please stop. Come on. Answer thought, even thought I think, what? Even thought I think, what do you mean? Even thought I think your team wasn't really ready for war. Well, I don't know. Like, it's not really my business, it kinda is, but anyways. If you do more training, give donation. No, man. I know that you're kind of playing with me right now, so great, yeah. Great, dude. Guys, that's all for today, cause I've got to wake up and yeah, 7 AM anyways. But I guess it's enough for live stream. Got some news for you from the test server. Why are you, Roberto? Why are you asking so precise questions? We have 24/7 attack information, so you don't need to even ask those questions. Because any time of day or any time of night, I will get informed in a matter of 10 to 15 seconds. Just that easy. Yeah. So that's all for now. Yeah, have a good night, guys, or good evening, or whatever the time is for you. But see you in the next one. Bye. And leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want. Then feel free to do this, and see you in the next one. Bye.